What's up, everybody? All right. First of all, this video is sponsored by Oilfield Job Shop. They've been sponsoring me for several months as far as my oil field and pipeline posts have been. Good people. Before we even start in, oilfieldjobshop.com is your number one source to find the jobs that I mention in my videos. I just wanted to go ahead and give an update during this whole issue our country has right now. I can't even say the word because they'll demonetize me. But you know what I'm talking about. And it has affected the oil and gas industry significantly. So I've been getting a lot of views on my older videos from, a year ago or a little over a year ago when things were booming. And I get a lot of views now, and people are asking me, what do I need to do different now than what you said in the video back then? Take the same approach, man, that I said before. Nobody's going to come looking for you to work in the oil field or in the gas industry or the pipeline. Nobody's going to come knocking on your door offering you a job. You have to get out there and look and look and look. If it was easy, then everybody would be doing it. The reason it pays so well is because, for one, it's not an easy job. For two, you're going to be traveling on the road 90% of the time. And three, it's an unstable job. It fluctuates with the oil prices. It fluctuates with the economy. But don't get it twisted. Don't let the fear-mongering going on by mainstream media trick you into thinking that it's a dead industry. It's not dead. There's always going to be drilling. There's always pipelines being put in. There's always facility work. There's always going to be rigs up and going. And don't pigeonhole yourself into just that one thing. There's other avenues you can go to. There's clean energy, wind farms, stuff like that. And then there's also, you can get into the construction industry for heavy equipment, ranching, stuff like that. It isn't all just on one thing. So don't get frustrated when you hear about, a guy that got sent home that works in the oil field. I know several guys personally that got cut loose recently. What did they do about it? They didn't bitch and complain. They hopped on the next thing. One of my best friends, he found another job before he even had to leave that one. They gave him his notice that he was about to have to go home, and he found another job, a clean energy job, building wind farms, and drove straight from Colorado to California. Didn't even come home to Mississippi. So the work is out there, man. Don't let it frustrate you. Don't let it overwhelm you. If you have zero experience, like I said in my last video, yes, it's going to be harder for you to get into these career paths, especially you kids that are just graduating high school this year and you're looking for somewhere to go right now. The work is still there, man. You got to just search around a little bit more. You got to be a little bit more open to traveling. Like, you have to be open to maybe the pay won't be quite as good anymore, but it's still better than the alternative of not having a job, period. I don't work pipeline anymore. I did all the way through until last August, and it just didn't work out for me because of family issues. I got a wife and 2 kids and a newborn baby now. It was just better for me to be at home, and I found a way to I make a good living from home doing something completely unrelated to oil field. But apparently a lot of people still like to hear my advice on how to get these jobs. I'm telling you right now, it's oilfieldjobshop.com. Just check it out. And of course, search other avenues, and I use the job search apps and stuff like that, and then join the different Facebook groups that are pipeline or oil field related, and just be ready to go on the move. on the spot. Be ready. If somebody says, hey, I need a helper or I need a laborer, and it's a Sunday morning and they say I need somebody here Monday morning, be ready to hit that road, man. That's how you get in on these jobs right now. Just be ready to hit the road. And for those of you that are in the industry and not sure when it's going to pick back up to where it was before, man, to tell you the truth, I try not to get too political on here, but Trump's got it, man. The man's got it. He knows what he's doing. He's a businessman. He'll get things back to where they were. It's as much negative as that guy has been catching pure hell for the past 3.5 years, and for where he brought us prior to this episode that we're going through right now, that is completely out of his control. But he will get us back on track, man. I have faith in that. But for now, just do what you gotta do to take care of your family, and just give it time. Things will work out. Things will surely work out. And the oil and gas industry, man, it's not going anywhere. It's going to be here for a long time. It's going to be a long way off before the entire country, world, whatever, can depend on alternate resources of energy, alternate sources. So I wouldn't be too worried about that right now. Just you got to work a little harder, dig around a little deeper to find the job you want. And also the trucking industry is huge right now. Even during this issue that our country is going through, the trucking industry is booming. You don't have a choice. I mean, that's the only way goods get transported is by truck. And, rail and stuff, it gets by train, but then it has to get on a truck and go somewhere. So in the same way in the oil field and gas and pipeline business, trucking is always going to be running nonstop. So if that's an option to you, get your CDL. Start researching what all you need to do to get one of these truck driving jobs. You can make a damn good living driving trucks. So that's definitely an alternate route that you can take to get where you want to get financially. And again, this is the majority of this is going to be for people that are ready to live on the road, man. It's not easy work. It's not an easy life at all. I think it's a very high divorce rate for people that work in the oil field, especially ones that are away from home. I hate it's like that, but that's just the way it is. In my personal family, it caused a lot of tension in my family, to where I had to quit and go home. I didn't have it in me. But if I was young and single, without a doubt, I'd still be out there. Without 100%, I would still be out there on a pipeline. But it's just it's not where I need to be. But there is a lot of family, men and women, that do it and make it through just fine. So just be prepared. It's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's there's a lot of negatives that come with the positive, but the main positive is the money, and that's the reason why most people go out there. So stay diligent in your search. Don't give up on it. Don't get frustrated because of what you see on the news with these oil prices and the economy and all that stuff. Don't let that frustrate you, especially, like I said, you young kids that are just finishing up high school and you're wondering what the hell to do with your life. Don't give up on it. Keep looking, keep searching, and for sure go check out oilfieldjobshop.com. I'll post a link in the description, and it's a very simple, easy to use website, and I think those guys will be able to help you get somewhere. It might not be the job you want, it might not be where you want, But if you want to make a paycheck, those guys can get you a job making a paycheck. So give them a shout out, or give them a shout, shoot them a message, follow them on Facebook and Instagram, and check out their website, blah blah blah, and take it from there. But anyway, I appreciate you guys. Just wanted to give y'all an update video. I try not to beat a dead horse too much as far as making these oil field videos, even though I have made a lot of money off of them just from view counts on YouTube. I'm still not going to be one of those guys that feed you bullshit. I'm not going to let anybody give me a script and tell me what I have to say. I'm not paid by any oil company. I wish I was, but I'm not. I just get a little bit of money from oilfieldjobshop.com. They send me a little bit of money every month just to put their name in my videos. Nothing to hide there. But I speak the facts based on my experience. I'm not going to give y'all any bullshit. So take that how you want. Anyway, hope y'all have a good weekend. I plan to myself. And we'll catch y'all later.